It's the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's buzzing in here ahead of Game 3. And we'll be back in a minute to get it started. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Postseason baseball, Singy, it's always great to see and be a part of.
Oh, Boog, you just never know what's in store when it comes to postseason baseball. You do know you're going to see some amazing pitching, guys coming out of the bullpen throwing 100, some incredible defensive plays, some big knocks, and maybe a mistake or two that'll live on forever. All I do know is I'm pumped up for this one.
Festivities wrapping up. The crowd is electric, and we'll be back to get it going right after this. Just about set to go now. And on the mound now, Freddie Peralta.
Four-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
The 1-0. And another ball.
Ball 3. 3-0.
And there's the automatic.
3-1.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
He goes down looking.
Well, I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else. Anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a two-strike count. But sometimes you just get fooled, and you got to tip your cap.
Nico Horner, batting with one down, takes a strike. Horner, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. Ground ball right side, and foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And takes low for ball 1.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Next one just misses. Now 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Snags it on the run. And there are 2 outs. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. Two outs, base is empty. So here's Kyle Tucker now. And it's fouled away. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
And now Seiya Suzuki. And that is that. Cubs 0, Brewers coming up to hit. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And today on the hill, Matthew Boyd. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Jackson Chourio, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Hauls it in for the out. Let's take a look at the Brewers line.
Batting second, the second baseman, Bryce Terang.
This is Bryce Terang. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. Swinging a foul straight back. All right, so you hit lefty. What makes it so hard to face a left-handed pitcher?
Left-handers, they just seem to have different arm angles, so to keep that front shoulder in there and really discipline yourself can be tough sometimes. But the guys that do it well, man, I tip my cap to them every day.
Ball, no.
1 out, base is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
William Contreras in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. And the 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. 2 out, space is empty. Right through there, got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. We move to the second in Milwaukee. No score. Third game of the division series. So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ. Peralta back to work. Swinging a foul straight back. Half lays off. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one back. Out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. His second homer of this series. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike one.
One strike.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in game 3 of the NLDS. That one's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2.
That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round.
Batting 7, the center
So up
fielder,
next,
number 4,
Pete Crow Armstrong.
Crow Armstrong.
And that's
No,
off
inside.
the inside edge. Ball 1. One down, base is empty. Off the mark there, and the count is 2-0.
Well, they gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the second. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting 8, the shortstop.
Swanson
Dan
digs
Steele.
in.
Swanson.
Outside with a breaking ball. That one ripped but foul. Crow Armstrong over at first with 1 away. That one off the mark, and a count 2-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
2-1 now. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Pickoff move to second. Crow Armstrong back on a dive. 1 out and a runner at second. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Man at second. That's a little bit low. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting into chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Here's the rookie third baseman, Matt Shaw. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. One out. Runners at first and second. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball, still 0-2. And ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Kicks and deals.
2-2. Full count.
This one in the dirt. And a base hit into right. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with one out.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Bush in the box with one away as he takes ball 1.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Swings and misses. And it's 1-1.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
A little bit high. And it's 2-1.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Looked like it was a little bit up.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run on the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
So bases all loaded up. Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit. Golden opportunity right here. And that is out of play. On the ground to second, might be 2. Off-balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Here's Kyle Tucker. 1 for 1 with a single so far. In there at the knees. It's 0-1. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Stays alive.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
1-2.
Squirts away a little bit. No advance. Good job behind the dish. That's hard hit on the line. Perkins pulls that one down, and that is that. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Cubs 3 and the Brewers nothing. Back here at American Family Field. Here's Yelich at the dish.
Christian Yelich.
And first offering is fouled off. And there's the strike. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Andrew Vaughn now. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Just missed.
Off the plate.
High fly ball out towards left field. Pat ranging back on it. This one's going to carry, and it's gone! A solo shot. And they cut into the lead. It's 3-1.
He just sent this stadium into a frenzy. They're going nuts. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
Sal Freeland stands in now and watches strike one. That one inside, and 1-1.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
Next offer in there for a strike. That is strike two. One run across in the frame so far. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
No, that slider was way out of the zone. And for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
2 down, nobody on. That's outside, and that's ball 1. And that one fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2 outs. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Brewers move closer with this blast. It's now a 3-1 ball game. This is the National League Division Series on the show. Back here in Milwaukee, on to the 3rd inning. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Seiya Suzuki. Ball 1 there.
You know, these Cubs doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that skips into dirt. Next offering down low and in the dirt.
Full count.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
In half up to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Throw over to first. Suzuki back in on a dive. First pitch, and he just misses. Fastball for a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing and a pop-up. Ortiz hauls it in for the out. Now here is Carson Kelly. That's through there for a strike.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Peralta with a move to first. Suzuki dives back in safely. To first, maybe a 2-ball. Beats to second, out there. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. No runs, no hits, no errors. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Cubs 3 and the Brewers 1. Set for the bottom of the third. Up now for Milwaukee, Blake Perkins. And there's a foul ball. Deal 1. And a foul ball. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling. I think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Joseph Ortiz stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. This one in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong should have it, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jackson.
So the batting order turns over. Jackson Chourio getting ready to hit. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1.
No, that's outside.
Strike 1.
2-1.
That one fouled off. Two down. That's down and in. Bryce Terang up next for the Brewers. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat.
Now
He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Milwaukee leaves one, and they still trail it here 3-1. As we go to the top of the fourth, here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Crow Armstrong.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. There's the strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Next one off the plate inside. And that's ball 2.
1 strike. Ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
Man at first, nobody out. And now it's Dansby Swanson. The walk and a run scored his first time. Just missed. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Number 39 up and loosening in the pen. Gasser also getting ready. Next offering is in for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Crow Armstrong on at first, nobody out. The shortstop takes the ball. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That missed by a lot, and it's 3-2. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And ball 4 to a board.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. That does it for Freddie Peralta. Walk's a big problem for him today as he leaves on the hook for the loss. Back after a quick break with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
so the Brewers bring on a new pitcher from the pen, Jacob Mizorowski.
Power slider guy, Bill. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Matt Shaw, the next Cub to hit. A single his first time. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
That one outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. First and second, no outs here in game 3 of the NLDS. Next pitch is downstairs.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Squirts away a little bit. Not in time. He's safe. And it's second and third with nobody out.
Well, Boog, it's already been a tough start to this inning as it is, and that wild pitch is going to make things even tougher. 2 men in the scoring position now, still with nobody out. So this really becomes a strikeout situation on the mound.
Two runners in scoring position. Nobody out. And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Brew. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. And that's in for a strike. The 1-1.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. And that one in there at the knees for a strike. 0-2.
Hey, a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Huge strikeout there.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Corner. Up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Base hit. 1 run in already. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases still loaded and still only 1 away.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So bases loaded with 1 away. And up next for Chicago, Kyle Tucker. First pitch just misses.
That's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in at top half of inning number 4. Got him swinging. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Well, you talk about a pitch coming in on a frozen rope. The challenges of catching up to 100 miles an hour or above is just tremendous. You see it, at least you think you do, but by the time you swing, it's in the catcher's mitt.
So they're all loaded up. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Seiya Suzuki. He's 0 for 1. Out towards right center field. Base hit. 1 run is in. Shaw headed for the plate. The relay throw. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. And midway in the 4th, it's the Cubs 5 and the Brewers 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras. There's a strike.
Well, these Brewers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That one way inside. Got him. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. And now it'll be Christian Yelich.
Number 22.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one. This is the time you have to pull out every trick in your bag. They know the season is over with a loss. Things aren't looking great right now, but they're still in striking distance. They need to get something going real soon.
Foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Late on that fastball.
A 1-2 count, all he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
And a curve is down and in. The other way. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
So digging in, Andrew Vaughn. He's already homered in this game. That to right. Suzuki sizing this one up. 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And stepping in is the speedy Sal Frelick. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that one wrapped foul. Foul ball there. And that one got a piece of him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So first and second with 2 outs. Now the third baseman. That just misses, and it's 1-0. Yelich at second. Frelick on at first with 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike. And there's a ball.
2-1.
Line drive, jumps, but it's off his glove. No throw, and everyone's safe. The bases are loaded.
Center fielder, number
2
16.
outs, bases full. Next for Milwaukee, Blake Perkins. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. Bases loaded, 2 down. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Two outs. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Missed inside with the curve. 2 outs. Bases are full. Ground ball left side. And it gets by him. 1 run across. Another comes in to score. It's 5-3.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
First and second, 2 outs. And now the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Nasty pitch right there. And it's 0-2. 2 on, 2 outs. That one just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
1-2 now. In the air, right field. Suzuki grabs it on the run. They put 2 on the board, 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Cubs 5 and the Brewers 3. And we're back. Top 5, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Ian Happ. Mizorowski back to work. That's a strike. It's 0-1.
You know, these Cubs putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And first offering is fouled off. And a slider misses down and away.
1-1.
Next offering is down low. One down, base is empty. Hard hit to third. In time, Duvall. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
The center fielder, number 4, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Now, Pete Crow Armstrong. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Fouled off left side. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. That's off the mark, and now it's even 1-1. That one missed. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. This one's got a chance. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Third game of the division series. Here's the Brewers DH, Jackson Chourio. That missed inside, and that's ball 1. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Outside low, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fights it off, he'll see another. This to center field. That one gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Runner at first with no outs here. Late on that fastball.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Now snap throw to first.
He's dead.
And a count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him swinging for the K. Nice job behind the plate there.
People talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
And now it's William Contreras. Both 2 in this one. Runner on the move, pitch outside, and that's a stolen base, not even close. Man at second. outside, and it's 2-0.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Just missed.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Christian Yelich in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That clips the zone, and the count is 3-1. Out to short. Slinging it to first in time.
Now batting, left fielder, Christian Yelich.
Here comes Christian Yelich. 1 for 2. First offering, and it just misses. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Jamison Tyone appears to be getting loose. Francisco, the lefty, warming up as well. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Brewers strand one. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. All set for the top of the 6th. And here comes Dansby Swanson.
Leading off for the Cubs, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
And that drops in for a strike.
That big curve inside is a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
Next offering is fouled back. Dansby will head back to the dugout after the K.
The third baseman, number
Next
6,
to hit, Matt Shaw. There's the strike. Base is empty, 1 away here in Game 3 of the NLDS. And that drops in for a strike. 0-2. Inside. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. That when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Bush at the plate and takes high there. Next offering is downstairs. Two down, nobody on. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Nico Horner waiting to hit for the Cubs. And that's too high, and it's ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
So here's Horner now. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Up the middle. That's a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Now it's the DH, Kyle Tucker. 1 for 3. Pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Pitch misses. And the count 1-2. First and second, 2 down. And we're in the top half of the 6th. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Two on, 2 outs. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. And that's in the dirt.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Called strike 3 on the fastball. And that ran back over the inner half. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6. And the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Cubs 5 and the Brewers 3. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jamison Tyone.
Now
still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
In the air, center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. And it's caught for the out.
The right fielder, number 10.
And now, Sal Freeland. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Rolled slowly to first. And that's just foul.
He's so solid. Calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
Pitch is in the dirt, and it's 1-1.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
A little bit low. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there in the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
2-2 now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The Cubs holding on to a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th. That just misses. Counts full, 3-2. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Remember Mark Kotze was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotze into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. 3-2. Got him swinging. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Here's the third baseman.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
And another ball.
Ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Blake Perkins in the Milwaukee on deck circle. That clips the corner.
3-1.
And that's fouled off. This one chopped up the middle. That's out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're still down 5-3.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Brewers.
back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Felipe Bermudez.
Bermudez.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Seiya Suzuki.
Seiya Suzuki.
Headed towards the corner. Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. 1 down.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
Hap in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Hit in the air, left field. Yelich hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, catcher Carson.
2 down, base is
Kelly.
empty. Digging in, Carson Kelly. Bermudez, just 21 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And that's a little bit high. 1-0.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's back there. Makes the catch gliding onto the warning track. 3 up, 3 down that time. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Cubs 5 and the Brewers 3. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Drew Pomeranz.
Now
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And now the center fielder, Blake
The center
Perkins.
fielder, Blake Perkins.
That misses off the outside edge. Action in the pen down there. Brad Keller getting ready to go. Francisco, a left-hander, also throwing. There's the strike. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Joseph Ortiz. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Runner on the go. Late swing, fouled off. In the dirt, gets away from Kelly. Perkins into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
With the tying run at the plate here in the late stages of Game 3. To the right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. Perkins rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they trail by 1.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Back to the top of the order now, and the batter now, Jackson Chourio. Right through there for a strike. Just missed. And that's outside. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Too high, and now it's 3-1. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way out.
First and second, no outs. Next for the Brewers, Bryce Terang. 0 for 3 in this one. Line drive, base hit. Runner around third. He'll score easily.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Drew Pomeranz out of the game, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the
Here comes
Cubs.
a new arm for the Cubs, Brad Keller.
Number 40, Brad Keller.
High leverage spot, and William Contreras digging in. Right down to shoot, and that is strike one. On the corner for a strike. The lead runner out at second. Terang at first with no outs. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Lifted in the air, right center field. And it falls. Chourio headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they take the lead in the seventh.
Comes through with the RBI. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
And now it's Christian Yelich. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Ground ball to first, could be two. Over to Swanson, he turns it, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Andrew Vaughn will hit next. In there at the knees, and it's 0-1. Two outs with a runner at third. And ball one. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
That one in the dirt. It's 2-2. And there's a ball. Sal Freeland up next for the Brewers. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Crow Armstrong makes the grab, and the inning is over. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Brewers 6 and the Cubs 5. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jared Koenig.
Now pitching for the Brewers, number 47, Jared Koenig.
Well, one-run game. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. That's outside. Ball one. Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Abner Uribe, the closer, is getting loose. Gasser also throwing. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. He's got it. One up, one down.
The batter, number 7.
Dansby Swanson stands in. Couple of walks and a strikeout. Pitch in the dirt. Ball 1. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in Game 3 of the NLDS. And the count 1-2. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Ortiz under this one. Brings it in. And there's 2 away.
The third baseman, number 6, Matt Shaw.
Matt Shaw digs in now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Just missed. Two outs. That's a hit.
Now batting, the first baseman, Michael.
So back to the top of the order. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Michael Busch. Snap throw to first. And he's back in safely.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
And that is downstairs. And it's 1-0.
But with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Shaw off of first with 2 away. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Go to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning.
Well, trying to get in the scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Now pitching for the
Back
Cubs.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Andrew Kittredge.
Kittredge.
So digging in,
Sal
Freeland.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Breaking ball inside. And that is ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Caleb Durbin.
Now the third baseman. Bunting for a hit, he pops it up. Kittredge makes the grab. 2 down. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
2 outs, base is empty. Blake Perkins now at the plate. And that's in for a strike. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Caleb Thielbar up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Ball one there. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one missing inside. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. On to the 9th now in Game 3. The Brewers need just 3 outs to clinch a win in this division series. When we return.
Now pitching for the
We're
Brewers.
back, and on the mound is the closer, Abner Uribe.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
The first baseman,
So up now for Chicago, Michael Busch. Hard ground ball for a base knock. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Nico Horner will come up to hit.
So he came up clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
Just off the outside edge. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
And now a very big at bat for Kyle Tucker. Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
Well, they're applying pressure, quality at bats, quality swings right now, and see this offense doing it one man to the next, showing a lot of fight right now, and they're making it difficult for the back end of this bullpen to close out this game.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly nothing at 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And this is inside. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. He's under it. Makes the grab. And there's the one away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Seiya
High
Suzuki.
leverage spot, and here is Seiya Suzuki.
Well, if he gets the save here, he's going to have earned it. Just getting through this hitter is going to be a challenge enough.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Check swing, called strike.
0-2.
Next one misses. Now 1-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Cubbies with only 1 out left.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there. That's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it. And that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere and it's not foul.
Happ in the box now, takes strike 1. That one's in there, and the count is 0-2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Uribe is just 1 strike away. Misses outside, and it's 1-2. On the ground to first, Vaughn.
Maybe just a little lack of concentration on that throw. 2 out, you think you've got the play made. Players are starting to move off the field towards the dugout, and then everyone's got to come back. Sometimes you take that throw for granted, and that's all it takes to keep the inning going.
So bases all loaded up. And here's the catcher, Carson Kelly, trying to deliver as the hero. That catches the corner.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers, they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Fought off foul.
He is going to sleep well tonight if his team can come through with the win.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. The Milwaukee Brewers are 1 step closer. They've advanced to the National League Championship Series.